Yes. Hello and welcome to the Pup Mommy. This is a channel where I share my practical hands-on experience in what I've learned, including my mistakes, in owning, loving, and caring for dogs for close to 35 years. Now, this is Nabucco. That Allie just jumped down. This is Little Thumper, and I also have Ophelia, who's camera shy. But anyway, we're on at the time of this video, we are on the cusp of the 4th of July. And if you happen to be a first-time dog owner or even an experienced dog owner, but you have a dog who is going to be experiencing 4th of July fireworks for the first time with you, then here's a video that will give you some tips and tricks of things that I've learned and how I kind of manage a brood of 4 dogs at any one time during thunderstorms and lightning, or even trying to keep my sanity during fireworks. Now, one of the first things I will mention to you is this. Don't necessarily assume that the dog that you have is going to be frightened or scared or feel anxious during the 4th of July fireworks. I've been on both sides of the coin with my dogs. I've had dogs, when I first moved in here into this house about 20 some years ago, the fireworks used to be a half a mile away from me. Used to be in a park on the river, and you could sit on your deck in the backyard and you got a whole fireworks display in the comfort of your own home. Well, I took my little Boston Terrier Poco out with me. We sat in a lawn chair on the lawn, and she was just absolutely fascinated every time there was a firework explosion or display. Her ears would perk up, she'd move her head back and forth, and absolutely no problem. I've also had dogs that sleep through the fireworks display. Now, sometimes you might think that, well, you know, that you can draw a corollary between how your dog acts when there's a thunder and lightning storm, and thinking that, well, that might translate to how they're going to act during fireworks. And that very well may be true, because it really depends on the dog's background, its previous experiences, if any, and also the temperament of the dog as well. And don't forget too that dogs take their cues from their owners. Think of the analogy of when you're walking your dog and you have your dog on the leash. You know, the energy that is translated from you to your dog through that leash kind of affects how it behaves and how it perceives things and people. So, you know, the same thing can be true about fireworks and thunderstorms. If you're relaxed, you're calm, there's just matter of course, your dog may take the cue from you. But again, it also depends on your dog's temperament, genetics, previous experience. Now, if you are going to be having some family and friends, or, you know, a nice 4th of July celebration, one thing to be sure that you do is always keep your eye on Fido or Max or Bella. Make sure those gates are closed and try to make sure those doors are closed. And I know it sometimes can be really difficult, especially when you have kids running around and there's all kinds of celebratory activities going on. But, you know, what happens is, you know, there are so many dogs that, you know, go missing during the 4th of July celebrations. Let's make sure that your dog doesn't become one of them in a statistic. Another thing you can do is, if you really want to opt for safety, you can also make sure that you keep your dog inside. And sometimes what you can do is, if you have your crate handy, you can put the dog in the crate, maybe put a blanket over the crate. I've done that myself. Other times what I do is, if they're in a room like the family room, I'll pull the shades down, I'll turn on a lamp, turn on the music, turn on, you know, the TV, and it kind of drowns out the noise from the fireworks, and it's also sounds that they're very familiar with, so that gives a sense of comfort to them as well. Also, I have not tried this myself, but there are some people who swear by thunder shirts, and, you know, I've known from experience with my little Chipper, who was absolutely frantic during thunderstorms. I did not have a thunder shirt, but when I would hold him tightly to me, and I would, you know, hold him close, and I'd talk to him, and I'd, you know, pet him, that calmed him down. There's something about that tightness of that compression, which is what thunder shirts do, is that seems to calm the anxiety. Again, I have not tried them, but I know people, again, who have sworn by them. So there are some people out there, I've seen some posts on Twitter and other feeds that I have of advocating for, getting rid of the fireworks, not going to the fireworks. But, when you really think about it, that's pretty impractical for a lot of American families and a lot of American communities. So, 4th of July is a special holiday for all of us Americans. And, and it's a great way to, really, really open the summer. So, let's make sure that we all have fun and we also have a safe holiday and make it safe for our pets as well. So this is a short video. I hope you found it helpful or somewhat informative. If you have any comments, suggestions, please leave them below in the comments section. And if you need help finding the perfect pup for yourself and your family, I do have a service available where I work with you to find that perfect dog. So I will leave my contact information also in the description section. And I'm wishing you a very safe and happy 4th of July to you, your family, your friends, and your pets. Bye for now, and thank you again for watching. Don't forget to click and subscribe.